happening because of this listener only. ये कमांड किसके अंदर चलाओगे? सर्वर के ऊपर चलाओगे ना? सर्वर के ऊपर चलाओगे क्या? किसके अंदर? डेटाबेस के अंदर। डेटाबेस के अंदर मतलब कौन से प्रॉम्प्ट के अंदर? SQL प्रॉम्प्ट के अंदर। यहाँ पे ये वाला कमांड चला देना। अब इसी कमांड का कुछ लोगों ने शॉर्टकट भी निकाला। कुछ लोग क्या लिखते हैं? शट इमीडिएट लिखते, शट इमीडिएट, शट इमीडिएट ऐसा भी लिखते। और मैं नॉर्मली लिखता हूँ शू इमीडिएट। तीनों भी कमांड चलाओ, सबका काम एक ही है, सबका काम एक ही है। लेकिन अभी आप लोगों को समझने वाली बात यह है कि ये अगर मेरा डेटाबेस है, ओके, और ये डेटाबेस के ऊपर अगर कुछ यूजर्स कनेक्टेड है और ये अगर यूजर्स
हेलो हेलो Okay, so I'm back. I hope you guys can see me, you guys can hear me, and everything is clear. So, can you please confirm whether you can see everything clearly in the comment sections? Okay, comment section is visible. Let me enable that chat. Let me share my screen. Let me cancel these unnecessary stuffs. Okay, so fine. Fine. Okay, today I'm live on YouTube also. Just confirm me whether you can see everything visible. Everything is fine. So in the last lecture, we what we have done? We have done something good for our society. What we have done? What we have done in the last lecture? बहुत प्यार करते हैं. Okay, we have done the Oracle database installation. What we have done yesterday? We have done the Oracle database installation. So basically our first agenda is getting completed. My first agenda is to have a database installation completed. So what we have done is, like, we have a Windows server, correct? I'm assuming that this is my Windows server. On this Windows we have installed our Oracle 21c, correct? That is what we have done. Now I'm assuming a situation that we have a database, like we have a database. Okay, the database installation part is completed. Do you know that in real time industry, like when you are working as a maybe when you are working with the IT industry, many times you will get an opportunity to create a database. You know whose responsibility is this to create a database or to install a Oracle database or any other database? Whose responsibility? It's a responsibility of Oracle DBA. What we call it as a Oracle DBA. What is the long form of DBA? DBA. What is the long form of DBA? क्या है लॉन्ग फॉर्म DBA का? What is the long form of DBA? शशांक सिंह, database administrator. DBA long form is not database administrator. DBA long form is not database administrator. DBA long form is what is the DBA long form? दिन भर आराम. What is the long form of DBA? दिन भर आराम. So those people, okay, those people who are going to start, okay, those people who are going to start their career into the Oracle DBA, okay, they will be what they will do? Those people who are going to start their career as a Oracle DBA, what they will do? Tell me. They are going to do din bhar aaram. What they will do? They are going to perform a din bhar aaram. That's what they are going to do. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, fine. Now next part we are going to understand. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, just give me a minute. I have to do something. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. Fine. Now we are good. Okay. Fine. So I'm back here, and I hope. Okay. So what we will do? We are going to do something. Fine. So in the last lecture, okay, in the last lecture, what we have done? We have done something good. We have done in the last lecture, we have done the Oracle database installation part, right? Now, what my plan is like, let's say I have a database, okay? So we have a database is already installed. We have a database which is already installed. In this database, we are going to store our data. What we are going to store? In this database, we are going to store our data, correct? So when I'm going to store my data, I am going to store my data in the form of tables. So inside this database, I want to create a table. What table? And what will be the table? Like, let's take an example. I'm going to create a table for our institute called Learnomate. So the name of, let's say the name of my database is Learnomate, and we are running a training institute, right? We are a training institute. So what I will do, I will create one table, and I will create one table with the name student. I'm going to create one table with the name student. And what type of data I'm going to store inside a student table? I'm going to store a student table data like the student ID. Every student we are going to provide some ID. Then every student I want the name of the student. Maybe for what course he has enrolled, for what, like, because we have a multiple courses are there, like we have Oracle DBA, then data science, data analyst, cloud DBA, many courses are there. So that details. Then we are going to, I want to know the details related to the fees also. So I want all this information. What I want all this information. This information will be stored inside a table in the form of rows and column. How? In the form of rows and column. So basically, when I want to create a table, the table should be looking like this. Let's take an example. If I want to create a student table, the table will be like ID, name, ID, name. Let's say I want to course and fees. This is my column. What we called it as a column. This is called column, correct? Then ID will be like 1, something like this, okay, plus field series. So this is my 1, 2, 3. The name of the person will be, let's say, Chedan enrolled. He has enrolled for Oracle DBA. His fees is, let's take an example, 50,000. Then Sagar enrolled. He enrolled for, let's say, data science. His fees is 40,000. Let's say someone, then we enrolled Nikhil enrolled. He enrolled for, let's take example, Oracle DB only. His fees is 50,000. So this is one example. Like, the data will be stored like this. The data will be stored like this. This is the way the data will be stored. So what you see on the top, we called it as a column. These are my columns are there. And what you see here like this, these are my rows are there. Rows. Row number 1, row number 2, and row number 3. This is my row number 1, row number 2, and row number 3. So this is the way your student table will be looks like this. This is the way your student table will looks like this. And I want to create a table like this. I want to create a table like this. You got my point till now? You got my point? You got my point till now? Amruta is saying yes, Kirti is saying yes, Kole is saying yes, Shashank is saying yes. Fine, fine. Why I am creating a student table? Because we for my business I think that a student table play a very important role. So we are getting thousands of people, right? So I want to know that which student has been enrolled for which course. I want to know about that. And how it is possible? This is possible with the help of table only. Now how to create this table? How to create this table? First of all, open the command prompt. Open the command prompt by firing CMD and press enter. First of all, open the command prompt and press enter. The command prompt will be opened here. The command prompt will be opened. If you want to zoom, you can zoom it by using mouse, and then fire a command like SQL plus slash as sysdba. SQL plus slash as sysdba. SQL plus slash as sysdba. Just create a just connect to the Oracle database like this. Then what I want to do, I want to create a table. What is the name of the table? The name of the table is student table. I want to create a table and the name of my table is student. So what I want to do, we want to create a student table, right? And what is the name of the table? Student table. Now when I want to create a student table, or when you want to do something different, okay, I'll show you the shortcut of this. You can click on the wrap text, so it will look little better. Okay, fine. Okay, so if you want to create a table, there are certain things you need. You need to have a syntax. Whenever you are learning the SQL query, you should know the syntax. What syntax? How to create a table. How to create a table. That syntax you should know. How to create a table. That syntax you should know. So how to create a table? It's very simple. If you want to create a table, the syntax is like create table name. What is the table name? Student. When you are creating a table, you need these many columns. How many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 columns. 4 columns are there. These are the columns just. Okay. What is the? I'll just change it. This is my column details. Okay. Now 4 columns are there basically. Okay, like this. We have 4 columns. Okay. Now, what is the first column? The first column is ID. The first column is ID. And what type of data is getting stored under ID? If you see the ID, you can see 1, 2, 3. So the ID will be in my student. Whenever I'm giving ID to my student, the ID will be 1, 2, 3 like this. 1, 2, 3. So it is like a number. It is like a number. So when I want to create, so my first column name is ID, and it is going to store the student. It is going to store number type of data. Number. What type of data it is going to store that column? You need to mention earlier only. What type of data will be stored by ID? Number type of data. Number. And what will be the maximum size? 10. 10 is the size. कि भाई किसी को अगर मैं ID दूंगा, if I am giving a ID to someone, the maximum size will be 10 digit. 10. Like it can be 1 is also acceptable, 10 is also acceptable, 100 is also acceptable, 1000 is also acceptable. The maximum number will be 10. 10 means 10 numbers. Then second column is name. Second column is name. Name will be always character type of data. Character. So character means, let's say my name is Ankush, your name is Sagar, Chetan, Siddharth. But what will be the size of name maximum? 20. So you need to specify how many characters will be there in name. The maximum will be 20. Third will be course. Course means which course he is getting enrolled. So it will be also character only. It will be also character, and size is 20. Because the courses will be data science, Oracle DB. These are all characters are there. It does not include any number. Did you listen any time? Did you hear any time like the course you have enrolled is 1 2 3 4 something like that? No. Then fees is always in fees fees is always in number, correct? Fees is always in number, and maximum number fees will be 10 digits, like either it will be in thousand or maximum it will be in lakhs. More than that no one is going to pay us, and no one is interested to pay us, right? So fees will be in 10, and this is the way, and just close the bracket. And whenever you are closing the SQL statement, it should be closed by semicolon. It should be closed by semicolon. It should be closed by semicolon. Then press enter. Then press enter. And as soon as you press enter, the table will be created. The table will be created. So what I did, create table name. You can mention any table name. Create table name, and under that table what are all columns will be there, that you need to specify here. So how many columns will be there? There will be a ID column, but ID column will be storing a number type of data. Name column which will store character type of data. Course column which will store character type of data. Fees which will store your number type of data. This is the way you are going to create a table. This is the way you are going to create a table. Are you able to understand, everyone? Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand, everyone? Okay, please do that. Okay, please do that. Please do that.